Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We're about to go live. Let's about to go live, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button, share, like, subscribe. I'll be back in a few minutes. Enjoy Man Cave by Irrational Times. Shout out to Irrational Times. My friends like to go. I got a place that all my friends like to go. Well, I can better here than with their wives back home. It's where they come when they want to get away. Sometimes with the pressures of life, you need to blow off steam late at night in a way that only a man can feel. Down at the man cave, sometimes it gets kind of hot, quite hot. Down at the man cave, the wives are around to say, turn that thermostat off. It's my place, so I say it goes. But we like to keep it on the down low. Wouldn't want the word to get around. Cause most people wouldn't understand the real ways of a real man. Well, these days, we're a rare breed. Down in the man cave, sometimes it gets kind of hot and the shirts come off. Down at the man cave, the wives are around to tell us, put them back on. Late at night, early in the morning, every day, a different story at the man cave. The man cave. Another night, another day. So much time wasted away with a man cave. A real man like legal Latino, living life like Evil Knievel. Wouldn't believe all the risks that we had to take. A real man that's proud and brave, is taking all the things he craves. And where he gets it from, well, there's just one face. Down at the man cave, sometimes it gets pretty hot, quite a lot. Down at the man cave, the wives are around to say, well, turn that shit off. The man cave. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Happy Monday. Thank God to be alive. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Appreciate you guys giving me 90 minutes of your time in the morning. Trying to give you as much news as I can. Entertainment, edutainment in the morning, 90 minutes. Culturally diverse. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing today? We're here. We're alive. Another week in the month, in the year of 2022. I had to look at the calendar. I keep forgetting it's 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, what a horrible last week in January. First week of 2022 has been full of like a lot of sad stuff going on. This life now, you know. But I want to start off by wishing someone we covered last week a get well soon. Last week we covered AOC, all out crazy. Here's AOC, all out crazy in Miami with her boyfriend, husband. Look at the sandals that he's wearing. Like those sandals are the ones you could buy at Payless shoe store. Remember that? Remember Payless shoe stores? You could buy these sandals there. I remember those sandals being there.
That was a nice store, man. Then it got really expensive. Kids used to make fun of you for wearing these, and then but AOC got sick being out there in Miami. I don't know how she got sick being in Miami. She came back with COVID. I don't know, hanging out with. I don't know. She was very close to people. A lot of, they're telling her 6 feet away and stuff like that. You don't want to date her. She has. I want to date AOC. The reason I talk a lot about her is because I want to date her. According to AOC, right, is because I want to date her. If you talk bad, if you attack any female running for Congress, right, their first thing is like, oh, you just sexually frustrated. You just want to date me. So, I mean, I wonder how she got COVID. I mean, oh my gosh, no masks. Oh, the humanity. The humanity. Hey, these people are the ones telling us put on a mask, do this and do that, get boosted, get jabbed, get jabbed, get jabbed. These are them. AOC. This is who.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
I guess AOC wasn't. She's vaxxed, but she probably wasn't waxed. But ladies and gentlemen, right here, let me make sure my email doesn't pop up. Stupid websites, man. They just show up. You show off your email like nothing, man. No, I don't want to claim this offer. Oh, okay. Where's the AOC? I had the clip over here. See, this is the way people don't read the newspaper anymore. Every time you go to a newspaper, except for the New York Times, they ask you for your email, your password. You got to log in. This is why I love the New York Post, man. Shout out to the New York Post because they don't ask for money, man. I enjoy the New York Post and the National Review. Look at that. I had some articles pulled up, but then they show you email. Hey, log in, log in, log in. And I can't. I had the AOC article pulled up. Oh. Let me see. AOC COVID. Newsmax. Let's go to Newsmax. Might as well go to Newsmax. Let's see if they ask me for my information out of Newsmax. Hey, good morning, Angela Rico. Good morning, Shake Sam. Good morning, Cheeseburger. Shout out to Lou and Petty. Thank you for the 5 coffees. Appreciate that. Woke up this morning. It was 5 coffees. Thank you. Gave me some energy. Appreciate that, Lou and Petty. Thank you for the 5 coffees. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our favorite girl, because I want to date her. I want to date you, AOC. Let's put that on the record, all right? I want to date you. I want to date coronavirus AOC, COVID AOC. That's who I want to date. The office of Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, all out crazy, Democrat of New York, released a statement Sunday saying she has tested positive for COVID. Let me be there for you, AOC. You want me to bring over some chicken soup? I got you. Let me take care of you because it looks like your boyfriend didn't take care of you. He let you get COVID. You're vaxxed, you're waxed, and you still got COVID. I blame your boyfriend. It's time for you to break up. What's up? Let's go, AOC. She's experiencing symptoms and recovering at home. The statement, which was tweeted by Congresswoman official congressional Twitter account, said Ocasio-Cortez received a booster shot this fall. Wow. Well, you got it in the fall, and now we're in winter, AOC. You got to get those boosters every week. What are we doing here? You got to get vaxxed and waxed every week, AOC. You just can't go out to Miami getting a booster all the way back and forth. It's 2022, AOC. Come on. You should know better. It says whether her symptoms were mild or moderate, nor whether she had the latest Omicron strain currently sweeping through the United States. The Omicron variant accounted for 95% of new COVID cases. We stated before. Hey, Papito. Hey, good morning, Boca Bradley. Good morning, everybody. Look at my cat, man. He's like right in front of the screen. I'm trying to read the screen, and he's right in front of it. Hey, what are you doing? What are we doing here? You're blocking my screen. You're blocking my screen, papito. Hey, I'm trying to do a show here. This guy, man. Come on, come over here. You're blocking my screen. Yo, this guy over here. I just got hijacked, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, come over here. Don't press the keyboard. All right, good boy. All right, good boy. There goes Ginger. All right. So this was her, right? Maskless. This was back in January 1st. Maskless AOC shifts attention to DeSantis. So she wants to bash DeSantis, bash Florida, after a photo of maskless Representative AOC and her boyfriend vacationing in Florida hit Twitter and drew pushback from Republicans. The firebrand Congresswoman fired back, accusing the GOP of taking out its sexual frustrations for not being able to date her and fixating on her instead. So you see, right here, a week ago, we were talking about this last Monday show, the first show of the year. We talked about AOC stating that the GOP is taking out the sexual frustration. So every time I say something about AOC, I'm taking out my sexual frustrations for not being able to date her. Who wouldn't want to date this beautiful Congresswoman, ladies and gentlemen? Young, beautiful, skinny, right? Congresswoman AOC. It's because we're so sexually frustrated and we want to date her. Sounds familiar, right? Sounds like a certain other pigeon says the same thing. Check out last night's video on that, ladies and gentlemen. So get well soon, AOC. Get well soon. You will be missed. You will be missed, AOC. Oh, there's a video. Thank you. We got shout out to the New York Post. The New York Post, I love the New York Post. It's gonna be my new, because they got videos, man. Thank you. Let's go check out AOC. So let's go see AOC living it up. And it makes you wonder how she got COVID. I don't know how. Okay, AOC living it up. Oh my gosh. I wonder, did this guy give her COVID? This guy is all up in her face. Where's her boyfriend? Wow, this, oh my, might as well just take the clothes off, man. Jeez. Hey, buddy, I'm trying to date AOC over here. I'm trying to date her. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to date her. I'll touch my woman, or my soon-to-be woman. I'm trying to date her after she gets over her Omicron in 5 to 6 days. Wow, look at this hug. Jeez. 8 seconds in and they're still hugging. 9 seconds, 10. Look at, he's just like spitting in her face. Oh my gosh, what is this? And he kissed her. Ooh, he kissed her. Where's her boyfriend at? Look at this. Why are you kissing the most beautiful woman in Congress? Look at this man in his dress, or girl, or whatever it is in the dress. You're kissing the most beautiful woman in Congress over here. Come on. We're all trying to date her. What are you doing? We're trying to date AOC. Come on, man. I love her horse face. It's sexy. It reminds me of that girl from Sex and the City, Carrie Bradshaw. She reminds me of a more younger Sarah Jessica Parker. Come on over here. Look at this homosexual. I mean, this, I don't know what it is. This, whatever it is in the dress. Oh my gosh. Look at the white guy. He doesn't get a hug. Why doesn't the white guy get a hug?
Yes, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know. There was a lot of hugging there. But only one can imagine how she got COVID, right? I wonder how she got COVID. I mean, Well, someone I wish I can tell get well soon, but I won't be able to tell this person get well soon. But Bob Saget, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Saget is no longer with us. I don't care much about Bob Saget. I don't care that he was in Full House. He was America's Dad. Have you heard his stand up? Have you heard his latest comedy? What he's been talking about for the past few years? Look deeper into Bob Saget, and you wouldn't feel bad that he's gone today. I don't feel bad. I don't. It doesn't change anything that he's gone. So I just gotta say one thing. Oh well, you're gone. No love lost for Bob Saget
January,
personally.
February.
When these celebrities go, ladies and gentlemen, are you really gonna shed a tear for these celebrities that want you dead? That they've been talking bad about you during the pandemic. All of these celebrities, all of these celebrities. I don't want to get too much deep into it, but if you do your own research on Bob Saget, you will see what I'm talking about. You guys, you want to talk about Joe Biden and kids? Look up Bob Saget. Listen to his jokes. Listen to his stand up. So, oh, Bob Saget is gone. Oh well, one less celebrity in this world. Bob Saget's wife Kelly Rizzo recapped another year of fun in a heart-wrenching final Instagram post together with the former Full House star. I never shed a tear for a celebrity anymore. When you start finding out who they really are, what they're all about, and they start preaching all these politics on you, you should do this, you should do that, you should vote for this. You should have just stood as Danny Tanner, entertaining us. But all these celebrities want to talk nonsense, telling us what to do. No, no. Are you ready? Here we go. Saget 65 says in his playful video, which shows him and Rizzo 42, who posted a clip just days before her husband died on Sunday. The post shows the couple engaged in a variety of activities, including cooking together, exercising, and kissing. One snippet shows a fox. I don't know. Another show him swinging a baseball bat with the caption, "When people feel the need to comment on the 20-year age difference." When did they get married? Rizzo also posted a touching photo of him holding hands as she wishes her fellow. So happy to spend my very Christmas with Bob Saget, even though we've been married over 3 years, because he's finally in Chicago for the holidays. All right, so they're married 3 years ago. Well, I don't know what happened to him, how he passed away. Florida's Orange County Sheriff's Department confirmed on Sunday Saget, I got to say Saget, I don't want to say the wrong word. Saget, let's not be a Saget over here, was found dead at age 65 in his hotel room at Ritz-Carlton in Orlando. According to TMZ, the police and fire department responded to the hotel around 4 p.m. Sunday after the security found the comedian in his room. The comedian was pronounced dead at the scene. Saget's cause of death has yet to be revealed. So, the former America's Funniest Home Video host has been on a stand-up comedy tour and performed a show in Jacksonville, Florida on Saturday night before his passing. So, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen deeply saddened over Bob Saget's death. We haven't seen these two crazy chicks in a while. So the 35-year-old married, damn, they're 35 years old already. Wow. Hey, good morning, Luan Petty. Thank you for the coffees. Appreciate it, Luan. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the 5 coffees. Appreciate it. All right. This is where you guys remember Bob Saget from Full House. With these folks and these 3 girls. I think there's some videos on this stuff, probably on BitChute. So Let me not say any more. But Bob Saget is no longer with us. What are we gonna do, ladies and gentlemen? What are we gonna do? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we went from celebrity news. We started with the celebrity news first. AOC is considered a celebrity because everybody wants to date her. I want to date you, AOC. Let me know when you're done with that boyfriend, so it could be my turn because I want to date AOC. Who else wants to date AOC? Because if you talk bad about AOC, that's because you want to date her. You want to date AOC. So keep talking bad about her. It just shows your sexual frustrations and how you want to date AOC. I want to show a feel good on video, ladies and gentlemen. We just talked some sad news. This is incredible video right here. These police officers saved a man from a plane. That the plane is about to get hit by a train. So check it out. This happened on January 9th. So this happened on Saturday. And look at this. So the police are helping the guy out. Oh, there's no volume here. There's a train incoming right now. Look, they get the guy out of the plane. They got to get the guy out of the... Look at that. Crazy, right? It's like a movie. One more time. Crazy, right? Los Angeles. Look at that train coming. The cops were there to save this man. This is crazy, man. This is awesome. This is heroic right here. This is something you see in the movies, right? Right? This is like a movie scene right here, and it happened in real life. I don't know too much about the situation. Thank God the guy's alive. The police department, the police did their jobs. That's cool. Los Angeles police, they actually saved a life. That's cool. Congratulations, man. You actually saved somebody. Look at that. Oh. So it's crazy, folks. It's planes. All right. I'm tired of seeing Britney Spears. So I covered this story yesterday. This Bronx Blaze, we covered it on last night's stream. I know it's a 3-hour stream. I played the press conference. Let me just touch over real quick. So this happened yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. A fire in the Bronx killed 19 people. So that happened in the Bronx yesterday. At least 19 people were killed, including 9 children. Sad, sad. When the city's deadliest fire in more than 30 years tore through a Bronx apartment high-rise Sunday morning.
My name is Amika.
Choking, blinding, smoke trapped many of the victims of the 5-alarm blaze, which was blamed on a malfunctioning space heater turned on to help ward off the cold temperatures outside. I heard a lot of kids yelling, "Help, help, help." Residents Delaney Rodriguez, 38, recalled the screams echoing through the apartment on the 9th floor of the 19-story building at 333 East 181st Street, in Tremont. It was dark. The smoke was really bad. Those kids crying for help. Ladies and gentlemen, how can I say this? Pay attention to the calendar. Just pay attention to the calendar. Look at the dates and when things happen. That's all I'm going to say. Just look at the dates and when things happen. That's all. A firefighter and the numbers that are always in the articles, right? Just all I'm going to say. 333 East 181st Street in East Tremont. A firefighter at the scene told the Post where the bodies being carried off every floor. In addition to the dead, at least 32 more sustained life-threatening injuries. A witness said mothers were falling to the ground in grief as they watched the children succumb. We saw moms fainting. They saw their kids dying, said a 13-year-old named Alani, who spoke to the Post alongside her 27-year-old aunt. Look at the devastating pictures. According to 200 FDNY members responded to the battle to the inferno. I also heard that they said because of budget cuts, there weren't enough people. So they also said that they left the door open where the fire started, and it just made the fire worse. Only had 4 fires instead of the 5 they already called. Okay, they only had 4 firefighters instead of the 5 they are called because of people out sick because of COVID, said the FDNY Uniform Firefighter Association President Andrew Ansbro, calling the blaze the worst the city has seen since 9/11. He feels this is an absolute case where staffing would have made a difference. Several of the first engines were in the same situation. If there was adequate staffing, the fire could have been put out faster and people would have received medical aid sooner, he said. So the budget cuts New York City has been doing, right? New York City gives money to undocumented people. New York City defunds the police, defunds hospitals. They don't give money to schools. I don't know where New York City spends their money on. You go to New York, the streets are a mess. You're not safe. There's not enough cops. There's not enough firefighters. It's expensive housing. New York City's a big old mess. And I know last week we started very optimistic, very positive, but I think the optimism has only lasted 1 week, ladies and gentlemen. As we can see, the new mayor, Eric Adams, has been doing a lot of press conference. Even on the day that he got sworn in last week, he saw a crime happening right in front of him. I just want to say, folks, what's up, Baystar? Why do they want to defund the police when the police are the ones that are going to help you? So this is the scene outside. Shout out to the New York Post, man. The New York Post coming with the videos and the pictures, and I don't have to pay for it. So I covered this yesterday. It's a very sad story. When I get more details and stuff like that, we'll cover it. But 19 children passed away, 10 adults. Sad from the Bronx, ladies and gentlemen. Sad news from the Bronx. And there was also another fire that happened in the Bronx on Saturday. So I just want to bring that up. I brought this up yesterday. Saturday fire, Bronx e-scooter. It was like an e-scooter that was left on at a Caridad restaurant. And this happened on Saturday. So the Bronx is on fire. A lot of things are going on right now. I just want to cover this. I used to be from New York. I used to reside in New York for more than 33 years, 35 years, something like that, since 1990. So lithium ion battery sparks apartment building fire in the Bronx. A 4-alarm fire broke out in the apartment building in the Bronx early Saturday morning when the lithium ion battery of an electric scooter combusted on its own, according to the FDNY. A lithium ion battery is an electric bike or scooter self-combusted in a Bronx apartment building, sparking a 4-alarm fire early Saturday morning, according to the fire. The FDNY were alerted to flames at 2230 Grand Concourse just after 2 a.m. Wow, 2 a.m. when everybody's sleeping. And the fire was already extinguished about 3 hours later, with one firefighter sustaining minor injuries. So this was on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Another building in the Bronx burning. So now we have two days in a row, Saturday and Sunday. More than 100 fires were caused by e-bikes in 2021, resulting in 79 injuries and 4 deaths, according to the FDNY. And in response to the rising numbers of fires caused by e-bikes, which the FDNY asserts is caused, it has never seen until 2021. The FDNY has created safety videos and podcasts instructing public on proper lithium-ion battery handling and has shared safe practice guidelines for charging rechargeable batteries used in e-bikes. So, right, aren't we supposed to go green, Joe Biden, by 2030? Isn't everything supposed to be electric by 2030? Electric cars, electric scooters. But these things are catching on fire? Remember when the wind turn mills and all that stuff? And then when the freeze happened in Texas, you could even use them? I don't know, man. These liberal ideas are not working out. All these batteries on cars, batteries on bikes. I mean, it's cool, but they're catching on fire. Why would you charge something in your place that's going to catch on fire? Have you guys noticed that technology hasn't really advanced in a long time? Cell phones came out, what, 10 years ago, the iPhone? And it's still the same thing. They just make it a little bit smart, a little bit faster. They still haven't created a waterproof phone. They still haven't created a phone that doesn't break. Same thing with cars. They're creating more cars that keep breaking down faster. One little chip, one little wire goes wrong, your whole car malfunctions. But where is this technology taking us? So look at these Teslas. Tesla Model S in US catches fire while charging overnight in a garage. Nearly 2 days after the Tesla Model S caught fire while charging in their garage overnight, another fire incident was reported in Pennsylvania on Tuesday night. I have a neighbor. I'm gonna say this for the record, in case there's a fire in my apartment complex. I want it to be on the record. There's an idiot neighbor that I have that charges his car outside in the parking lot. It gets very hot here. It gets very cold, and this idiot leaves a stupid Tesla that looks just like that charging for 3 days in a row. Is my insurance going to cover if something happens? If this place catches on fire? I'm going to let the management know, because after hearing these stories, I don't feel comfortable. This charging Teslas are supposed to be on the road for 2030. Anybody in the chat drive a Tesla? Prove me wrong. But I see on Instagram posts of this other person that has a Tesla, and they're always driving like an hour away to charge the Tesla. So just wanted to cover that up. Tesla's catching on fire, scooters. I see a lot of Tesla. I don't respect Teslas on there. I cut them off. I don't have I have a car from like 2012. I'm cutting off Teslas. I have no respect for Teslas. I'm sorry. I don't like Teslas. I really don't. Right? And people that drive it think they're all smug. Ooh, let me drink my tea as I drive hands free. This is how Tesla drivers do it. Ooh, get out of here. I don't like Tesla drivers. I don't. I'm sorry you drive a Tesla. I mean, but it's just me personally. Hey, good morning, Hobo Chili Pepper. That's right. All right, we did the Bronx. Oh, there's one more about the fire. We're done with the fire today. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I got which one is next? I got some. I got some. Let's go back to New York real quick. We got to go back to New York. I want to show you guys something in New York. We haven't checked up on New York since last year. Haven't checked up this page in a week. One of our favorite pages on Twitter. NYPD Crime Stoppers. I can always count on this page to give me some content. So NYPD Crime Stopper. Let's go check out the crimes that have been going on in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. So this is big. This is the big news. I'm going to play another video on it on Burger King. Eric Adams did a press conference on this, so I'm going to play that next. Wanted for homicide on 1/9 at 12:47 a.m. Wow, that's very late. During an armed robbery of a Burger King at East 154th East at 154th East 116th Street. I think this was in Harlem. The picture perpetrator shot and killed a 19-year-old female employee. So right here, I wonder who this could be. Shot a 19-year-old employee at a Burger King. Ladies and gentlemen, remember I told you about the bulletproof glass? So this is like in Harlem, 116. This is not a bulletproof glass, but more like for COVID. But usually these restaurants will have a bulletproof glass for these situations. So this is after. Remember, crime is legal. This is legal in New York, but the fact that he shot her is now a crime. But if he didn't shoot her, this would have not been a crime under Eric Adams and the new district attorney Alvin Braggs. This happened in Manhattan. Remember, crime is legal in New York City. You can rob anywhere you want in New York City and not go to jail. We covered this last week. So we're going to see more crime happening in New York. So already, Eric Adams, all right? I thought you were going to bring swag back to New York. I thought you were going to make New York City safe. And I know it's only been a week into your job, man, but what's going on, Eric Adams? What's going on? Like, what's going on, Eric Adams? You're letting your people die, Eric Adams. You're letting your people, right? You're supposed to keep. What happened to Black Lives Matter? What happened to that, Eric Adams? Look at the police release video showing gunmen and shooting that killed East Harlem, Burger King cashier. Manhattan, police released a security camera showing the suspect in an armed robbery that turned deadly at Burger King in East Harlem early Saturday. The shooting happened around, we read that part. Police said the suspect entered the restaurant, took out a gun, and demanded money before shooting 19-year-old Crystal Bayron Nieves. Oh, man. And her torso. She was taken to Metropolitan Hospital where she was pronounced dead. The shooter ran away with an unknown amount of cash. He is described as having a dark complexion. Oh, right here. He is described to having a dark complexion and slim build. So I guess dark complexion is a new word. A slim build and was last seen wearing a black mask. How come the mask wasn't dark complexion also? And all black clothing. Oh, wow. And possibly carrying a black plastic bag. I got to read this sentence again. The shooter ran away with an unknown amount of cash. He is described as having a dark complexion and a slim build and was last seen wearing a black mask and all black clothing and possibly carrying a black plastic bag. Wow. It's a lot of black in this sentence. Yeah, I mean, I click on these articles and so this happened I don't know if this was the same Burger King, but I covered this. Remember last week we covered this? This happened at another Burger King in the Bronx. We covered this one that I said they need to have bulletproof vest, bulletproof. So why work at Burger King? Look, this happened last week. I covered this video. They're just punching an employee, look, at Burger King. So it's not even safe to work at a Burger King. You either get shot or you're going to get beat up. I don't know. This looks like the George Floyd community. Yeah, fast food could get you killed. All right. We need a little palate cleanser, man. We need a little.
Doing the pigeon.
Oh. New York City, man. So, they got the picture of the girl, man. They got a picture of the girl here. I'm gonna show. This is the girl that he shot. Young girl, 19 years old. This is the girl that he shot, 19 years old. Right there, the armed robber, right there. 19 years old, ladies and gentlemen. 19 years old. Killing a 19-year-old. Look at the Burger King in East Harlem. Why is a 19-year-old working there past 12 midnight? Like 116 is Little Harlem. It's called Spanish Harlem, 116. Usually a lot of Puerto Ricans there, but a lot of Mexicans started living in 116. It's a lot of taco places there, a lot of Mexican restaurants. They used to be cuchifritos, Puerto Rican restaurants, but sorry. Rest in peace to the 19-year-old, man. That's sad, man. That's sad, man. Well, the crime doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. The crime just keeps getting worse in New York because crime is legal in New York. It's legal. You can do this stuff in New York, folks. It's legal as long as you don't kill anybody. So, wanted for reckless endangerment at the intersection of West 173rd and Broadway. This is Manhattan. On 1/7 at 6:34 p.m., a suspect discharged a firearm multiple times from the front passenger window of a dark colored Dodge Charger. So there's people doing drive-bys in New York. Imagine you walking around with your kids in New York and a drive-by just starts happening. Or you live in one of these apartments and a bullet just starts flying through your windows and kills you. It happens all the time. When these shootings happen, they never kill their targets. They kill innocent people, which are in the buildings. Kids could be sleeping in the bunk beds. Bullet flies and kills your child. The 7-year-old got killed that way a few weeks ago. I covered that story. So you see this guy shooting out of a Dodge Charger. Look at this guy. Why would anybody want to live in a city like this? Why? Why would anybody want to live in New York City? Oh, we're gonna get to Eric Adams in a few minutes. This is New York City. I just want to haven't covered this in a week. I thought New York City was gonna get safe. I thought you were gonna bring that swagger back, Eric Adams. Reckless endangerment, Evergreen Avenue and Bruckner Boulevard. At 1/5/22 at 7:22 p.m., the individuals approach a Lexus, puncture its tires, and then displayed a firearm and discharged it, striking it 5 times. So they shot up this car 5 times. Look, they popped the tires on this car, and then they shot at it. Probably trying to send a message. Why would you want to live in a city like this, ladies and gentlemen? Why? Why live in New York City? It's why I moved. I hate New York, man. It's disgusting, man. That place has gone to hell, man. New York is hell. It's the truth, man. I don't care. Anybody could challenge me on it. New York is hell. Try living there. I see New York when it was beautiful. It was awesome. You can go out at night, have fun. You can't do that anymore. What's the point? What's the point? So look at these guys. Another from the George Floyd community. What are these guys going to do? Bringing the North Face back. Wanted for robbery in the Bronx. They robbed a 60-year-old female. Look at these punks robbing 60-year-olds. What is this over here? Oh, with the Rugrats. Inside West Point Jewelry at 101 Clinton Street. The suspect asked to see jewelry, then snatched it and broke the glass door to flee. This guy's wearing a Nickelodeon's Rugrats. What a nice sweater to go robbing in, you idiot. Oh, so this is inside a jewelry store. Look, you try to get out because you can't get out with these doors. You try to rob somebody, you're stuck in there. Oh, wow, you got the door broken open. Wow, you got that super strength. Look at that. Look at the strength on this guy, man. He's probably like Tyrone Biggums. Remember that Dave Chappelle skit when the guy does crack Tyrone Biggums and he gets that super strength and he runs through the wall? Boom. You guys don't remember that? Like, we're done with this scholar. Look, he's wearing the Rugrats. What an idiot. So we have more crime here, ladies and gentlemen. This reminds me of The Purge, the movie The Purge. Wanted for robbery on 2026 Westchester Avenue, 43rd Precinct at 1522 at approximately 8:42 a.m. After being approached for shoplifting, the individual proceeds to display a knife and stab the victim in the neck. So you can't even protect your own store. You're probably going to get stabbed. So this guy was protecting his store, and this guy robbed and stabbed the guy. Good job, Eric Adams, on your first week in New York. Good job, sir. Good job, Eric Adams. You know, we're almost done with these videos because I already got to talk to Eric Adams. Look at these. Look at these crimes. Look. All right, we covered this on January 5th. I think we did this one already. Yeah, we covered these last week. People think I make these stuff up. Look who's committing the crimes. Who's committing most of the crimes in New York City? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, who's committing most of the crimes in New York? All right. So I just showed you those videos, right? And did I make a point that white supremacy is a problem in New York, right? With all the videos I just showed you guys, right? White supremacy is a huge problem in New York, right? Let me know in the chat if I'm right or am I wrong, right? I just showed you, you saw the demographics, who's committing most of the crime, right? White supremacists, right? Because that's what Eric Adams said. Check this out. Adams defends brother's NYPD job, says he'll protect against white supremacy. You cannot make this up, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot make this up.
My brother is qualified.
My brother.
For
That's
position.
right. That's
Number
right.
one, he will be in charge of my
That's right.
security, which
right.
is extremely important to me in
That's
a time when we see an increase in white supremacy and hate crimes. I have to take my security in a very serious way.
White supremacy? This son of a bitch, man. This son of a bitch, man. I'm done with Eric Adams. There goes my support. This guy, man. This guy is really going to F New York up, man. He's going to F it real good, man. Oh my God, this guy. One more time. This guy is afraid of white supremacists.
Supremacy and hate crimes. When we see an increase in white supremacy and hate crimes to me in a time when we see an increase in white supremacy and hate crimes. I have to take my security in a very serious way.
Major Eric Adams defended choosing his brother to serve as deputy NYPD commissioner on CNN. So now this guy's hiring his brother. What's going on here, New York? What's going on here? Adams revealed that his younger brother, former NYPD cop Bernard Adams, will be tasked with protecting the mayor's safety, adding he's someone he can trust. The Conflict of Interest Board, a city ethics panel, will ultimately have to make the determination, on whether to grant permission to the mayor to hire his brother as deputy commissioner. What do you guys think? You think they're gonna the board of city ethics panel, the Conflict of Interest Board, is gonna allow that? I think they will. He's black. Remember, he's black. They're gonna allow it.
But let me be clear on this.
Yep, it's a hotbed of white supremacy in New York City. Just like Jussie Smollett got robbed in Chicago, right? MAGA country. I guess New York City is now the new MAGA country. Hey.
My name is Amika.
Hey, New York is now the new MAGA country. Be safe, ladies and gentlemen. Be safe. Here's Eric Adams. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate it. Let me be clear on this. My brother's qualified for the position. Number one, he'll be charging my security. Here's Eric Adams. That's his brother right there. Look, he's doing the white supremacist sign. He must be a Proud Boy or something. Or a white supremacist. Chicago's MAGA country then. Then New York is MAGA city. You're disappointing, Eric Adams. You're really disappointing me now. Well, I had no hope for you. I just gave you a chance, but you're very, very disappointing now. Let's see where Eric Adams, man, this guy. Eric Adams, that's right. Let's listen to them. I showed this last week, but I'm going to show it again. Eric Adams, on his first day as mayor, he has to call 911 because there's a crime being committed right in front of him. So this is the new mayor on his first day already, last Saturday. Look, he's on the phone with NYPD. And look, there's a crime happening right in front of him.
Yes, I'm at Broadway in Kosciuszko, and I have an assault in progress, female. Yes. I'm sorry?
So look at Eric Adams right there, right? He's calling 911. Look at that. Look, this woman is getting beat up by this man, and he's just watching. I just finished watching the finale of Seinfeld, right? And the four of them got arrested for not helping out the fat guy while the crime was committed. Look at all these people standing around watching that woman get beat up or probably stabbed or whatever. And these idiots are just standing around for the Photoshop for the photo. Nobody runs down there, helps the lady out. He doesn't send people to help her out, nothing like that. They just stand there and watch. Look at that. He's like George Costanza and Jerry Seinfeld. Eric Adams should be arrested for this. What happened to the Good Samaritan law? What happened to the Good Samaritan law? Look, he should have been helping. He should have jumped out from there, jumped on top of the car like the superhero that he is, and saved that woman.
Yes, I'm at Broadway in Kosciuszko, and I have an assault in progress, female.
You can't even speak right. I have an assault in progress, female. Oh, like you don't even care about that woman getting beat up. You saw the KKK and NYC. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Those white supremacists in New York, oh, man. They're out to get people, man. So this guy, Eric Adams, has been working overtime. Let's see what he has to say about the fire.
Marshals will
That's
conduct
right.
a very thorough and
That's
comprehensive
right.
investigation. It
That's
appears
right.
the ability to have the smoke spread is due to the door being open. We do have a law, as it was mentioned, that it should close automatically. There may have been a maintenance issue with this door, and that is going to be part of the ongoing investigation. Marshals.
So they're going to blame it on maintenance issue. They're going to blame it on the building now. Look at him. What about the people that started the fire? It's a maintenance issue. Wow. This freaking guy, man.
Will conduct a very thorough and comprehensive.
You know who the maintenance worker was? A white supremacist. It's probably gonna be like a white supremacist terrorist attack or something. Watch the way things are looking. I might be joking around, but sometimes these jokes become real because that's the world we live in. He's probably gonna name this as a white supremacist attack or something.
Investigation. It appears the ability to have the smoke spread is due to the door being open. We do have a law, as it was mentioned, that it should close automatically. There may have been a maintenance issue with this door, and that is going to be part of the ongoing investigation.
That's right. Eric Adams, man. Another one.
That's on the latest, but it appears as though this
That's
is
right.
from a space heater.
That's right.
But the marshals are here. They will give us a thorough investigation to determine exactly what took place and what we can do better not to have this repeated.
That's right.
There's more to.
Been busy, Eric Adams. You've been busy this week.
Sharing with their employees.
Look at that swag.
You are part of the ecosystem of this city.
That's right.
My low-skilled workers, my cooks, my dishwashers, my messengers, my shoe shine people, those who work in Dunkin' Donuts, they don't have the academic skills to sit in a corner office.
So the 19-year-old girl that got killed at Burger King, right? He's saying my low-skilled workers, right? He just finished saying it, not me. He's saying that the low-skilled workers, like the girl that got killed in Burger King, they don't have the ability to work in an office. So that 19-year-old girl was working in Burger King because she's, according to Eric Adams, I'm confused. I'm just trying to make sense of this. All right, don't blame me. I'm trying to listen to the mayor over here. I'm listening to Major Swag over here. You know, I got the swag. I'm the major with the swag. What's up, everybody? I got swag. What's up, my brother? That's swag right here. This is swag. Look at that. Look at that sweater. Look at that swag, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him wearing that swag. Look at that. Look at that swag.
My dishwashers, my messengers, my shoe shine people, those who work in Dunkin' Donuts, they don't have the academic skills to sit in a corner office. They need this. We are in this together. And we should be saying to
What are we doing in New York? What are we doing? What happened in New York? What are we doing in New York?
This is New York City's deadliest fire in 30 years. 63 people were injured, 32 of whom went to the hospital with life-threatening conditions. Firefighters arrived within minutes, finding victims on every floor of the building. Officials say the death toll is likely to climb. Let's get to CNN's Bryn Gingras live in the Bronx with the latest on this horrible tragedy, Bryn.
Yeah, I mean, just unimaginable devastation here, John, as families lost loved ones just within a matter of minutes. Now, the fire was in just one apartment of this building, and people were killed, 9 of them children, and dozens more are fighting for their lives this morning.
This morning, the New York City Fire Department and fire marshals are investigating a deadly fire at a 19-story apartment building in the Bronx. At least 19 people lost their lives, including 9 children. Dozens more were injured, including 13 people in life-threatening condition, according to Fire Commissioner Daniel Nigro.
I think it certainly is traumatizing when we can't save a life. And our members, tried diligently, fire and EMS members, to bring some of these people back and to bring them out as quickly as they could.
The commissioner says the fire started yesterday morning just before 11 when a space heater malfunctioned in an apartment on the second and third floors of the building. The fire then spread throughout the building when the door to that apartment and at least one stairwell door were left open.
The smoke spread throughout the building. I think some of them could not escape because of the volume of smoke.
Nigro says victims were found in stairways on every floor of the building, many in cardiac arrest. One woman who did escape described the fear she felt.
I was really scared. I was scared. I mean, that smoke really hit me. By the time I got to the exit and I had the mask on, I couldn't even see. I thought I went blind. I couldn't even see.
The fire commissioner said the heat was on in the building and there were working smoke detectors. But one resident said the fire alarm regularly goes off, even when there is not a fire.
How was you supposed to know if it's a fire if it's always going off?
The building housed a
I bet you she took off the batteries from the fire alarm.
largely Muslim population with many immigrants from Gambia. A smoke regularly goes off, even when there is not a fire.
How was you supposed to know if it's a fire if it's always going off?
The building housed a largely Muslim population with many immigrants from Gambia, a small nation on the west coast of Africa. Mayor Eric Adams reassured the people affected by the fire they should not be afraid to ask for help.
If you need assistance, your names would not be turned over to ICE or any other institution. And we're all feeling this. And we're going to be here for this community to help them navigate through this.
New York's governor announced the state will establish a victims' compensation fund that will help with burial costs, housing, or residents' other needs.
We will not forget
Ah!
you. We will not abandon you. We are here for you.
Shut up, Kathy Hochul.
And
Shut
it's so
up.
important to note the incredible.
Listen, folks, if I was still living in New York doing this show, I think I'll be more upset. I think I'll be more angry. I think than I am. The only reason I'm like this because I still got family in New York, and I'm trying to get my family to come out here. I'm trying to get them out of New York. So I got my parents visiting soon, so I'm gonna try to sell Texas to them. I gotta show them how great Texas is. They could feel the freedom, and they could finally leave New York. New York sucks. New York is hell. New York City is hell. If you ever want to visit hell, go to New York City. Take the train in New York City. If you want to know how hell is, so it could change your life around, so you could probably find a way to go to heaven, go take a trip to New York. That's hell. That's what hell is probably going to feel like it. I don't want to go to hell, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't. I'm trying to do the good thing. I want to go to heaven. I'm trying to make it to heaven. I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to live in hell. So why live in New York City? Why? Why live in New York City? If you live in New York City, why? Ask yourself, why are you living there? Why? Do you love yourself? Why do you live in New York City? New York City is horrible. I hate it, man. I hate it. I hate New York City so much. I still love it, but I hate it. But I love it, but I hate it. I hate it more than I love it. That on December 24th, I denounced the New York Giants, ladies and gentlemen. I denounce New York City is not even great to visit anymore. There's nothing to visit. Everything is closed. There's nothing to visit. Ladies and gentlemen, I denounce the New York Giants. I am no longer a New York Giants fan. I'm done with only the Yankees I'm going to support for New York. That's it. Only the Yankees. I'm done with the New York Giants. I am now a proud fan. I don't know if Raiders Cousins in the chat. I'm a proud fan of the Dallas Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the Cowboys, America's team, going to the playoffs. Shout out to Dallas Cowboys. The Super Bowl most likely will be coming to Dallas. So I'm excited. Shout out to Dallas, Texas. Texas is where it's at. If you live in California, don't come to Texas. Don't come over here. Stay in California. Go cheer on your 49ers and your LA Rams and your LA Chargers, You got like 8 teams in LA. You can stay in California. Please don't come to Texas. Please. I was speaking to somebody from California yesterday that he lives in Texas on a stream yesterday. I'm like, he was like so emotionally charged talking to me. I'm like, yo, relax. You must be from California, right? Because the way you're talking to me is like very emotional. Like your voice is cracking. You're very emotional. Oh, you must be from California. San Francisco. Oh, of course, San Francisco. Of course you're from San Francisco. No wonder you talk with emotions. No wonder you, when you're attacking, you're talking with a lot of emotions. Relax. Stop being emotionally charged. Take it easy. I don't know what's in California that everybody is so emotionally over there. So shout out to the Cowboys. The Super Bowl is most likely going to be moving to Dallas, ladies and gentlemen. LA sucks. LA sucks so much that they're thinking of moving the Super Bowl to Dallas. I hope it happens, man. I'm going. If they move the Super Bowl to Dallas, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be out there. It's like I'm close by. Look that up real quick. I want to tell. I don't know if I covered this. So I don't know if I covered this last week. NFL Super Bowl Cowboys home stadium labeled as possible alternative for the big game. So look, the Super Bowl might come to Dallas. It's no secret that Jerry Jones would love to host another Super Bowl. The Dallas Cowboys owners have already put in the bid to land another as soon as possible. There's a slim chance he gets his wish as early as 2022. So on February 13th, what we got a month from now? You know how Gavin Newsom is. You know how it is in California. They're gonna start doing all these restrictions and all that. So we might see the Super Bowl in Dallas, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right, we covered Eric Adams. Let me just run down this list. We're done with Eric Adams. Kind of done with the sad news, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done. I feel like heavy-hearted right now. I had to cover all that stuff. Let's. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I hit you guys off with all that sad news this morning. And I apologize. Let's go laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go laugh. Let me take this thing off the screen. Let's go laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go laugh a little bit. I saw the Dexter's Oh, I got a question for you guys. I'm gonna ask this question in the chat. Let me know in the chat or in the comment section. Which sandwich would you pick if you could eat one for the rest of your life? Which one would it be? Mine's personally is the grilled cheese. I actually make grilled cheese like almost every day. I just realized case I covered Bob Saget already. I don't want to make jokes on that right now. That's just all I gotta say is research Bob Saget. That's all. You're probably gonna have to go to BitChute and all that. Just go look into Bob Saget. That's all. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, which is your favorite sandwich out of here? Mine is a grilled cheese. All day, every day. I love the grilled cheese. Either with Swiss or with cheddar. I'm not too crazy about that. I like the egg and cheese. Give me a bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm surprised there's no bacon, egg, and cheese here. I will actually take the bacon, egg, and cheese over all of these. So I'll probably take the egg sandwich with bacon and cheese. But most likely the grilled cheese. I would like the grilled cheese. I got some stuff here. Oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen. So this was trending on Twitter yesterday. Bare shelf Biden. We got BOTs. Got a lot of people saying BOTs. Grilled ham and cheese. Damn, that sounds good. Grilled ham and cheese. When that ham is like in the middle or like a piece of salami, some cheese, a grilled. So this is going on in stores. This was trending on Twitter. There's like a bunch of these videos on Twitter trending. So this was in Wisconsin, Walmart. This was at another Walmart. I like Aldi's. Yep, I like Aldi's. I'm actually probably gonna go to Aldi's today. I gotta go. I like Aldi. Aldi's is cheaper. So look, got Biden, Harris, empty shelves, empty promises. Look, just look, pay attention to the leadership in New York, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Joe Biden's no supply chain issues at all.
What are we doing, folks? What are we doing? Hit that like button. Hit the like button.
This is the no issues with supply chain Joe Biden, while Pete Buttigieg and everyone else is sitting on vacation and sitting in Delaware on the beach. This is what we have. Empty shelves. This is the Joe Biden America. So I'm
And Southern California. Look at these. This is Southern California. A lot of these are from California. Crazy, right? This is America, ladies and gentlemen. This is America. We got Eric Adams as mayor of New York. We got Biden, got Kamala. We got these idiots in leadership, man. Oh, Revenge of the Sith. They got a. I hope they get their appeal. I hope they get their appeal and get their channel. But, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you ask why I don't play certain videos, why I don't do certain things or cover certain things because of YouTube. YouTube, I got to play around with the censors. I say things without saying it. For those of you watching me for the first time or not used to wait, I say certain things. I stop myself a lot now. I don't curse. I try my best not to curse. Sometimes it comes up, but I try my best not to curse. I read off the articles, and I don't want to say something that's misinformation to YouTube because I kind of already got a strike. So that's why I use articles, I use videos, and I let you guys come up with your own, your own conclusion. I'm just gonna read it. I'll say a little comments that I have, and you guys make your own conclusion. I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm not here to change anybody's mind. I'm here to just provide some 90 minutes of edutainment. That's it. Some laughs, some news, or you guys get to work. If you're at work, 90 minutes, just something to kill time with. You're getting information. You're finding out what's going on in the world. No commercial, straight 90 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I didn't
said at the beginning of the show.
We talked about Kirsten W. Rest in peace. I was looking for this video and I found it on Twitter. So this is Mike Jaco, Scott MK, and David Nino Rodriguez. I haven't watched this yet, so let's go check it out. Rest in peace, Kirsten W.
My word is bankable.
He curses a lot here. That's why I try not to curse. I try not to have cursing in the mornings because I don't know if you guys put on the show where you're driving and you have kids in the back. I'm sorry.
You sons of bitches in that hospital, believe me, you're going to be famous because I am going to hire an attorney. I'm going to get discovery. I'm going to find out who's on that fucking case. I'm going to name every one of you and I'm going to bang away. And if you want to come after me with a libel or slander suit, bring it because I've been building some cash on the sidelines for this bullshit right here. And also that just brings more discovery and that's going to bring more of your friends and everybody around you down. But this shit has to stop somewhere. And there's got to be an ignition point where something is done to make an example of these bastards. One of the nurses on this case with the person that talked to them and she informed them that she had died Here was what the callous bitch had to say. Well, she wasn't vaxxed. She wasn't vaxxed. Like, too bad. That's her fault. She wasn't vaxxed.
That's why they're using.
She wasn't vaxxed. Like, too bad. That's her fault. She wasn't vaxxed.
So I want to keep going that one. Scott got the call about Kirsten on the air live. So he said one part. If you guys watch my show from like December 10 when I had COVID, I felt like I was dying. I mentioned it on the show. I gotta see if I can find those clips. But this is why I like making this show. I love this show. I love making my show because I get to document my thoughts, and things that I said a few months ago might make sense now or might not. Either way. But I said this back in the summer when I had COVID and I was dying. I said I was on the floor, remember? I was on the floor in fetal position. I was cold. I was hot. I thought I was going to die. I'm all alone in my apartment, and my cat just staring at me. I'm like, I'm laying on the floor, passed out like this, and I'm telling my cat, help me. And he just stares at me and looks at me like an idiot. And I'm like, if something were to happen to me, this is it. My cat is not going to open the door, go look out for help. No, this is it. I felt like that. But the one thing I refused to do was go to the hospital. That's the one thing I refused to do is go to the hospital. I had heart problems in the summertime. I just started eating healthier. Right now, I'm not eating healthy because I've been working. I've been working long hours. So I started eating like kind of junk food, like Pop-Tarts, grilled cheese at night. When I get home late, I've been eating kind of bad, like a lot of grilled cheese and bagels and cream. I don't know. I should be eating healthier, like my smoothies. But I got to get a new NutriBullet. I got to buy a new Ninja. Anyways, I'm doing my best to avoid the hospitals. You heard what Scott McKay just said. He said, oh, she's not vaxxed. So what? I'm not vaxxed. I'm vaxxed and waxed.
I'm vaxxed. I'm waxed. And I'm back in action.
So if I go to the hospital, they're going to be like, hey, this guy is only vaxxed and waxed. He doesn't have his vaxxed and he's not boosted. Who cares? Let him die. Put him on the respirator. Put the breathing tube down his throat. I don't want that. So that's why I try my best to avoid the hospital. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to be healthy. Yeah, trying to stay away from stuff like that. Sorry, I forgot to submit my timesheet. Speaking of that, so let me finish this video.
That's why they're using this as a statement.
Yes. So, I doubt that bitch is going to see this particular video. Boy, I'll tell you, if you do see it, you now have an idea of what life's going to be like for you when I find out your name. This was the worst news I could have got today, but it is not nearly as bad as the bastards in that hospital. I don't care if these people were just doing their job, or maybe they're naive or don't know any better. It's your responsibility to know better. If you refuse to pick up this encyclopedia that has everything in the world on it, find out what's going on, no excuses. And Mike, I'm telling you, that's why I said it's going to happen. Law enforcement, all you people out there that want to support this cabal-powered murder machine by enforcing this bullshit on people. Again, I'm going to say this, as I've said for a year and a half, we outnumber you by the billions. In this country, we outnumber you by the millions. Sooner or later, we're going to hit critical mass. It's going to turn. And any one of you guys that want to step in the way of freedom-loving Americans, you're dead men walking.
Oh, I didn't say all of that. I don't eat pork, drink booze, or gamble anymore. I cut back on the booze. I did have a couple of beers for Christmas and New Year's, but since the first, I used to spend years ago. I used to spend a lot on alcohol. One of the wastes of money is alcohol, Yeah, I have a beer here and there, like, but it's just it doesn't do it for me anymore. Alcohol, it just doesn't do it for me anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Try to stay away from that stuff. Try to be healthy, folks. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but you find your way to be healthy. You find your own way. You find your own way to be healthy, ladies and gentlemen. Survive. The name of the game now is surviving. Survive, survive, survive. Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't played a cart narc video in a while. I just want to laugh because we heard a lot of bad news today. So let's check out cart narc. I haven't watched a cart narc video in a while. So he's in St. Augustine, Florida. Let's go check out cart narc. Just laugh a little bit. See if we can make us laugh.
He's old enough to know better. And let's see, our cart return right over here. That's not where the... Oh, you got 1, 2, 3 spots there. He's hitting parts off. Come on, sir. That's not where the cart goes.
That's where it goes when I leave it.
Oh, well,
Give a fuck if you like it or not.
well, you're going to give an F if you like this. See, I was going to give him a pass on that one. I was going to say, oh, he was kind of a nice guy. He could have apologized. It's a running magnet application. Oh, I fell off, actually. Sorry about that. The flag.
That fucking thing off my car.
Well, see, that's the point I'm making, sir. Is
Fuck you.
no, that's not F me.
Put it on my car, and I'll break your fucking face.
You're too small. You're too old to do that, sir. Would you like a magnet instead? Magnet fine. That's sir.
Get out of my face.
The point is,
I don't care about your point.
why don't you want to have a polite? Why are you spitting on your own car? There we go with the mat. See, it sucked better that time. I wasn't trying to run alongside. Oh no!
Oh.
Weak. Did he even see it fall out? Yeah, it fell off, sir. Unfortunately, I got magnets, so they'll stick better.
You know what? Now?
What?
You're gonna have a fucking problem if you keep going.
My problem is that you left your card out.
I don't care.
But that's the whole point. Is you should care about your fellow shopper.
I don't.
Why not? Did someone hurt you at some point in your life? Well, you are an a-hole. Sorry, sir. I didn't say that. You did. Yeah. Well, sir, you fell for the fake out. It didn't actually stick that time either. You gonna toss it? Look at you. I got extras. Usually sticks better on the rear side. That's what I found. There we are.
He put it on the car.
Yeah, where'd that magnet go? I mean, he kind of admitted it there. He's an a-hole, I suppose. Where did that magnet head off to? Let's see if he gets... no, he's still driving on. Have to come back and pick up and retrieve it later on, as they say, in the world of Sir Mix-a-Lot. All right, stick up something to retrieve it. Anyway. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll give him credit where credit is not due. As a lazy bones, he didn't give us any of the standard deflections and excuses. I'm too busy. Where did that magnet go? I'm too busy. I got XYZ, disability,
he hasn't been getting too comprehensive.
He just said, I don't care about other people. Led us to discover about of humanity. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you found
that's one of the longest chucks we've ever seen of a magnet.
I guess I wasn't too... I haven't seen this one. Let me see this one.
Enjoy
a couple of more minutes left. Let's go. I haven't seen a good one lately.
Let's take a look at this man in the white Ram.
So this is Arkansas.
Oh, I hope he didn't leave his... Oh, no. Good job, sir. Appreciate that. What's that? Like this guy just left his car in the middle of the spot over here. Card. Not you. You're doing great. Is that your card? Some people, man, they don't care. Is that your cards?
Walmart has to be the worst place of lazy bones. I have to go to Walmart today, so I'm probably going to see a bunch of shopping carts.
Sir, why'd you leave it there? The cart return's right there. Yeah, you can turn it around, turn that frown upside down, and take it back. Please, sir. Yes.
I'm surprised nobody has pulled the gun on him.
Oh, no. I always get one of our new hood magnets. That was a bad toss on my part, by the way. Sorry about that. My bad. I'll do a better job this time. If you aren't familiar, Narcoteers, these are kind of a limited run magnet. They say I don't return my shopping cart.
I don't return my cart.
Jerk.
I don't return my shopping cart. And then he puts his number on there. I don't return my shopping cart.
Shaped like a cart. It's kind of a fun little one-off. Good God. He was thinking about it too. He was,
look,
so close.
Look, is right there. He couldn't return the shopping cart. I'm going to have to play the rest of the video tomorrow. But I just wanted to talk about when I go to Walmart, they don't even return it to the shopping. The return.
He was thinking about it.
Look how close it is. Two parking spots away. Ladies and gentlemen, this has how far civilization has fallen right here. People can't even return their shopping carts. This is incredible. This is incredible. This is how our civilization is falling, ladies and gentlemen. When you go to a Walmart, next time you go to a Walmart, pay attention to the shopping carts outside. If you go to a Walmart where there's a lot of shopping carts outside, you're in the worst part of civilization. I've been to Walmarts. I've been to HEBs where you can't even find one cart out there. And I'm like, I'm in a good neighborhood. I feel good. I feel confident. But then you go to these sections, you see all these shopping carts, and I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, comment, say good morning, say hello, say goodbye, say hello. I'm going to give you guys some shout outs. I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. Thank you for giving me 90 minutes of your life in the morning for your commute while you at work. The best way to watch me or listen to me is while you at work, while you getting paid. I highly recommend watching me at work, ladies and gentlemen. Get paid to watch Legal Latino. I recommend that. It'll help you get by for your first hour and a half at work. I hope you get by. I hope you get to work. The reason I enjoy the 90 minutes because it used to take me 90 minutes to commute from the Bronx to Brooklyn in New York, 20 miles. It took me 90 minutes to commute. And I always wish there was a morning show in the morning that I could listen to while I commute to work, where I could get my news, my entertainment, my information, edutainment, and just, go to work in a good mood. So, ladies and gentlemen, comment. Oh, that's right, Slander Bro. That's right. That's watching while working. That's right. Get paid to watch Legal Latino. That's right. That's right, baby. That's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, really appreciate you guys. Comment. Gonna give you shout out. Shout out to Irrational Times. Shout out to Irrational Times and the lovely assistant. Thank you for this Man Cave song. Shout outs, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out time, man. Day Wave's about to start. Check them out. JJ Stoner, check them out. Revenge of the Sis later, check them out. Shout out to Heavy Metal Madness. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Roots Cajon. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Slender Bob. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Melissa Young. Shout out to Diane La Rosa. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Kyle White. Shout out to Roots Cajon. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Heavy Metal Madness. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Roots Cajon. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Melissa Young. The Man Cave. Down it gets kind of hot. Woo! Down at the Man Cave. Yeah. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Shout out to Roots Cajon. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Zen Rhino. Hey, what's up, Zen Rhino? Long time no see. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Roots Cajon. Shout out to Heavy Metal Madness. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to you, man. Long time no see. Shout out to Tina Harnagaga. Tina Harnagag. I hope I said it right. English is my second language. Shout out to Angela Rico. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Roots Cajon. The Man Cave. Down 9, it gets kind of hot. Woo! Down at the Man Cave. Shout out to Italian Spider-Man's Blown Out Chili Ring. Shout out to Jetty. Shout out to Roots Cajon. Shout out to Tina Harnaga. Who else is in the chat? Comment, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Comment, hit that like button. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to Super Spurg.
Another night, another day. So much time wasted away. Well, the man cave.
Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Real man like legal Latino. Woo! Life like Evil Knievel. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Shout out to Roots Cahoon. Shout out to Shake Sam. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Lou and Petty. Thank you for the coffees. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shout out to Swally. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Who else is in the chat? Let me know you're in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know. Down at the man cave. Sometimes it gets kind of hot. Woo! Shout out to Eddie Scoggins. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Boca Bradley. Did I get everybody? Let me see the new chat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to Blues Doll. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Julio Esparza. Shout out to T Moose. Shout out to BB. Who else is in the chat? Oh man. Shout out to Lou and Patty, Slander Bob, Kimberly, Gilliard. Thank you for tuning in again. I remember you from yesterday. I remember people. The more you comment, the more I remember. Appreciate that. What the hell is this? Boba Fett? Get out of here. Disney Plus. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for giving me 90 minutes of your life, of your time during your day. I appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. God willing, I'll be back again tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Hit that like button on the way out. If you'd like to support the show, links below. Buy me a coffee, PayPal, Cash App. You can help a legal Latino out. I appreciate you guys for helping me out. I got the new mic, screens, computer. Appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. God willing, see you again tomorrow. Dayways Live, go check them out. JJ Stoner, go check out Rational Times. LDG of Geeks and Go. LDG of Geeks and Joy, check them out. Check them out, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Raider Cousins. Shout out to LL. Let's go, Cowboys, baby. I forgot to put my Cowboys at the end. Shout out to the Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Thank you, Roots Cajon. Thank you for the love. Appreciate it. Learn to praise Allah. Appreciate the love, Roots Cajon. Appreciate it. Love you too, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.